So over the last few days I've been trying to make a video for you guys and just to give you an update on what's been going on, and it's just been I don't know, for one reason or another I haven't been happy with the way that they've come out, so I'm going to have another go at it, but I'm committed to getting it out because I like to try and have at least one video out every week. So here we go, here's a video for you, but I'm just going to play a little montage of all the other goes that I've had at it as well. Hang on. Hey, g'day big bikers. Hey, g'day big bikers. Hey, g'day big bikers. Hey, g'day big bikers. So anyway, I left Renmark, and okay, for all you guys that are new to the channel, and there's been a heap of new subscribers lately, so thanks for tuning in. But if you're new to the channel, here's what's going on. I got sick of going on big rides out into the desert or trips in the mountain or in the bush or whatever, and then at the end of that having to go home. So I had a look at basically putting my life into a caravan. Caravan's not on at the moment. It's parked up at Lucindale down in South Australia. That's where I am at the moment. But I got tired of the trips finishing and having to turn around and ride all the way back to the start point. And so I thought about, whether or not there was a way I could make my life a never-ending trip, and that's basically what's happened. So I bought a Jayco base station. I put my Africa Twin in the back of the Jayco base station, towing it with my 200 series Land Cruiser. And I'm just roaming around the country, exploring places I've never been, and then moving on to the next one, rather than having to go all the way home. So that's what's been going on. That's the very short version. I left Brisbane in January 2020, so we're now in October, and I've had quite an interesting trip so far. It's been great. I've been riding with a heap of different people, heap of different locations, and I'm now down in South Australia, and I'm exploring a part of the country I've actually never been to before, so that's really cool too. I left Renmark. I've been stuck in Renmark for a couple of weeks, school holidays, long weekend, but I needed to get some new tyres on the car, and I was actually thinking I could probably wait until I made it to Adelaide. I thought there was enough rubber left on the tyres to make it to Adelaide. But then I've had a couple of run-ins with the SA pole over the last couple of weeks as I've been floating around. I'm still very close to the border. It's only less than 20 k's over there, and so I'm really conscious of the fact that there's a lot of police activity around this part of South Australia at the moment, and so I just thought, well, maybe it'd be good if I was put new tyres on. The last thing I need is a default on a default ticket or default on the vehicle to make it unroadworthy, so I can't drive. Had to buy new tyres anyway, so I figured I might as well get them now and save myself any drama. The very next day, I was stopped with the caravan on the back, and I pulled over in a rest area just to fly the drone. That's all. I just pulled over to fly the drone, have a bit of a break from driving, and what happens? The cop pulls up. So I was very pleased that I had new tyres on, and he was just Queensland number plates. When did you come in? How long you been here? What have you been doing? Where have you been? Where are you going? And holy cow, anyway, don't get me started. So I got the new tyres, but what happened when I was at Wampini Station is I crashed Dave, and I had to take him to, it was really funny. So Eric from Wampini Station knew a guy at Renmark who did drone repairs, and so he drove from Renmark to the border, and I drove from Wampini. I actually went with one of the guys there, and we went to the border, and then we met and swapped it up, and I ended up having to, basically traded him on a new model and he's been crashed in Arkaroola. He got stuck up a tree. He fell in a rat. I don't know how. Fell out of the sky, and we lost him. But he found him in a wombat hole in central New South Wales. He got crashed at Wampini Station. We backed him into a tree. Anyway, so this new drone's a MAVIC AIR 2. It's smarter, faster. It lasts longer. It's got knows better tricks, and it just does everything. Its user interface is so much easier. So yeah, I think upgrading, because I can't do this trip without a drone. The scenery is just so good. So that's what's been going on. So I've got the bike in the back of the caravan. I'm tripping around. I haven't been riding because we had that massive weather event go through Central Australia, and it included where I was in Renmark. So we had this lot of water, a lot of rain, a lot of wind, and obviously once the roads get wet, it's not really conducive to go riding on them. So I've been the last couple of days just moving slowly down from Renmark down towards Mount Gambier, and that's the plan. And I've spent a couple of nights free camping. I spent last night at a place called Cockatoo Lake, and that was fantastic. And I'm parked up at Lucindale at the moment, and I'll be there for a couple of nights, just topping up the water tanks and all that sort of stuff. So anyway, that's what's going on. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to hit subscribe and like and all that sort of stuff. And I'm going to finish this video with a bit of a compilation of some of the video from the new drone, and as a memorial to Dave and the wonderful thing. Unfortunately, I don't have the footage of all of Dave's stuff. I left that in a hard drive in a box back in Brisbane, and but Dave went to 5 different countries with me. He's been to every state in Australia. He flew over, I think when I checked the records, nearly 700 kilometres in the air, which is not bad for a drone. And so just a little homage to Dave. I'm just going to finish this with some video footage from the new camera that I think I'm going to call Doris. So, all right, thanks for tuning in. Talk to you later. Over and out.